Hi, this is Li Qu from Point Plus Education. So this project is for the summer camp project to teach kids about computer science by the Raspberry Pi. So the Raspberry Pi itself is credit card sized full-fledged computer. So it designed for the purpose for every kid to have a computer. So it's very cheap and very small. And basically, the operation system of the Raspberry Pi is built on the Linux system. So compared to the Windows and the iOS from the Apple, the Linux system is open source, and the people can access to the detail and to implement more fascinating projects by themselves. And this Raspberry Pi provides a GPIO interface, so it can connect it to the physical world by this interface. So this version is the latest version, it's the Raspberry Pi 3, and it just released in February of 2016, and it used 1.2 gigahertz CPU, 64 bits, and with ARM Cortex-A53. This Raspberry Pi uses 5-volt micro USB power, so you can judge the power on the system by the portable charger. And also it has a lot of pins to connect it to the physical world. So generally, why we use the Raspberry Pi? So this Raspberry Pi itself is it's like the Lego of computers, and the kids can to piece the component by themselves, so they can learn how to assembling the computer. And also, kids can just play to learn, and they can use the Lego building bricks to build the Raspberry Pi platform. And also, by using this, by learning this Raspberry Pi, can understand how the world of automation, like what you have some project like the Lego system, but for this one, can manipulate more detail about the computer science. And also, kids can start learning about the programming by the animation, like you can use the program like the Scratch, which is developed by the MIT. It's an animation program which can teach kids to start programming by the drop and drop program. And of course, they can itself it's integrated a simplified version of the Minecraft, so kids can play around with this kind of famous game. And also, by Raspberry Pi, it can access to the internet, and you can build your personal server by the Raspberry Pi. And the amazing project which the in the United Kingdom, people use this Raspberry Pi to build some test instruments and used it to in the aircraft. So by running this Raspberry Pi, can build a lot of amazing projects. And also the general, we can use Raspberry Pi to build the Internet of Things. So it can you can use the Raspberry Pi to connect everything, and you can build your smart home to control the light, to control the monitor system, and to control the smoke, to connect a lot of sensors. And the final objectives of this program, we are going to let the kids know the basic architecture of the computer, and the kids will learn how to set up a Raspberry Pi by themselves, and to load the graphic user interface and navigate the desktop of the Raspberry Pi. And also kids will learn how to doing the animation by the Scratch, and kids will learning working on the Raspberry system. It's a Linux system, and running some general Python programs. And also, if we have enough time, we will introduce some knowledge about electronics, so kids can access to our physical world by the general purpose input-output interface. So this is my Raspberry Pi. So this is a 7-inch LCD touchscreen, and I use a Lego bricks to build a frame to support my Raspberry Pi, and this is the keyboard mouse combo. So this package is hardware for the summer camp of this Raspberry Pi project. So generally, we have mouse and the keyboard. We have the power cable, the portable charger. So 2 bricks, 2 pieces of this Lego bricks. I will show you how to use it. And inside this box, we have this Raspberry Pi. I already assembled this piece for the kids just in case they will mess all those things. So this is the LCD, this 7-inch LCD touch screen, and this part is the Raspberry Pi. I already connect all the cables for the kids, and also I prepared these 2 pieces of the Lego and used it to build the foot of the Raspberry Pi. So in this case, I can just simply connect these 2 pieces to this supporter. So we have built the foot of the Raspberry Pi. So it can stand on the table. We can start to connect the cable of the mouse and the power. So first let's connect the keyboard and the mouse. So that's 4 USB ports on the Raspberry Pi. So we just connect the USB cable and the keyboard, and also we connect the power cable to the Raspberry Pi. And connect another side to this portable charger. Now we are ready to start, and just click the button. Okay, let's start to load the operation system. Now, this is the interface, the graphic interface of the Raspberry Pi. The name of this operation system is called Raspbian. It's like the Windows and the iOS, but generally at the background it's running the Linux system. So you can navigate the file system. It's like what you are doing in the Windows. And also you can just running like the Scratch, what I just introduced to you about the animation program. So kids can start to learn how to program by the drag and drop. By running this Scratch, let me show you some amazing project by this Scratch. So I think most of them know about this Pac-Man. Let's see how this works. Okay, basically it's not running like a powerful desktop computer, but generally you can start running it at the computer. So this is the Pac-Man. So by running this Scratch, you can build some amazing program, the computer game by this program. So let's just show you how it runs. Okay, you can start running this. Okay, I'm going to that. Okay, come. Okay, this is how it works. So basically, by learning this program, I can build the game like this. So it's really fun, right? And also you can there's a simplified version of the Minecraft. You can start to play around with this this Minecraft. Yeah. So in this case, you can start to build your Minecraft. so on and so on. Now it's interesting, right? Okay. So, are you ready for the journey? Okay, just prepare. Let's start. Okay, I'll come back to you soon. Thank you.